The Chafetz Chaim was fascinated with the faculty of speech. He even writes in Perek Chav Zayin of the Sefer Zachar LeMiriam, which is another Sefer the Chafetz Chaim wrote about speech. Chafetz Chaim wrote many Sfarim about Koyach HaDibur. He says, Hine b'chesed Hashem Yisbarach higati l'gvuros, through the kindness of the Almighty I have reached the 80s. V'chemad kol yamai, practically my whole life, lo hisachti dati, I did not divert my attention from contemplating the faculty of speech. So let's examine an aspect of the physiology of the faculty of speech, and this will give us an insight about the proper way to use our mouth and our tongue. The Gemara in Erechin says on Daf Tesvav, the Gemara makes a fascinating observation. Hashem says to the tongue, did you realize, Mr. Tongue, that all of a person's limbs are vertical, va'ata mutal, and you are horizontal? All of a person's limbs are on the outside of their body, and you're on the inside of the body. Not only that, but you have two walls, one of bone and one of flesh. So the Gemara points out three elements of the faculty of speech that we need to think about. Number one, all the limbs of the body are vertical, but the tongue is horizontal. What does that mean? The Maharal explains, something that is vertical is primed to act, to do. The nose, it smells. The ears hear. The eyes, they're always seeing, unless a person has to specifically guard them. But the tongue is horizontal. Horizontal means at rest, which means it's there just in case you need it. If a person is among people, a person's at a table, the default position of the tongue should be at rest. The default setting of the mouth should be at rest. Don't be afraid of awkward silence. There's nothing wrong if a person is not always the one speaking. A person doesn't have to run off their mouth. Yes, you have a tongue, you have a mouth. It's there just in case you need it. The analogy would be, it's like a gun. Just because a person carries a weapon, heaven forbid he should be walking around just indiscriminately using it. It's there, they have it. It's there in case they need it. You have a mouth, you have a tongue. But it's not, the default is that you're using it. You should use it when you need to. You have something wise to say, you want to share Torah, you want to share wisdom, you want to encourage someone, you want to bring someone happiness, you want to say a compliment to someone, you want to cheer up your wife, your children, strengthen them, be mechazik them. You have a tongue, and you should use it at the right time. And after you use it, you put it back in the holster. Of course you have it, but use it only when you need it. It's horizontal, it's not vertical. Secondly, it's on the inside. It's protected. It's guarded. It's not automatically used. You need to think before you use it. And finally, there are two safeguards. There's the teeth and the lips. That demonstrates, yes, you could use it, but it has to pass through security. You need to check and then check again. Do I need to say this? Or maybe it's better left unsaid. So yes, we have an amazing faculty, and it's a powerful faculty. And because it's powerful, default setting is at rest. Don't be afraid of what you think is an awkward silence, but it's a sign that you truly value the power of speech. Wishing everyone bracha v'hatzlacha.